welcome to Ramberg Reacts. I am a Norwegian living in Copenhagen. That's what I used to start every videos before 1.5 years ago. I started every video with that. But then I moved back to Norway because life changes. Just like keep it short. And I've been working here in Norway. I need to work. But I've been just wanting to have my own studio. I have been studioless. As you see now, I'm sitting here in the wild, not in the wild, in the countryside. It's not in the wild because just like 20 minutes up there and there is the city. So it's just like just outside the city from where I was born and raised and work. But now, 1 month ago, I went to Copenhagen and I was kind of complaining to my girlfriend about me not having a permanent studio, and that was my goal, that I wanted a studio. I have been looking at some, but it was too expensive for me. And then my girlfriend, she is a fintech startupper and she has the nicest offices in Copenhagen. And then she made an offer that I couldn't refuse because they have a studio in their offices that has become a storage, because they wanted to do social media, they wanted to do podcasts, but nobody was put on the task and nobody was driving the project. And then they just like ended up using this studio, this room, for storage. And when I complained about her, she got the perfect idea that why don't you come here and work from here, and we can make you a deal that they made me an offer, as I said, that I couldn't refuse, just like monetize wise, how I'm supposed to pay the rent to use their studios. So now I will go back to Copenhagen on Monday and have a look. Now they cleaned up the studio and I will progressively start recording from there. And when I am financially able to do so, hopefully I can go back and do it on a daily basis, because that's my goal, right? Everybody who creates a YouTube channel wants to do it full time. That's the end goal for everybody. That's also the end goal for me. And I'm so happy that I didn't know what I know now when I started, that I didn't knew this, that I know now. Oh my God, why am I always over explaining myself? It is the neurodiversity inside of me. And then I wouldn't have done it at freaking all. It's so hard work and you need to just be so focused on doing it, and your channel will suffer if you do it like I do. Luckily for me, I was able to create a Ozzy Osbourne community. A lot of Ozzy Osbourne fans are following my shorts and are active on my community tab, and I'm so grateful for that. But what I really want to do more is, of course, videos, and I'm so repeating myself again. But yes, this was the update on the back to the beginning for Ramberg Reacts, and just like baby steps going back to having my own studio. And I need to also know how to, if I can move and how I can do it tax wise, you know. It's all the bureaucracy when you do the moving back and forth. And as I said, I have to work in Norway. This is where I get my money, so I can't do it full time yet. So I have to go back and work and go back. I have a place to live in Copenhagen. My son lives in my apartment and he pays all the bills there now, and I just like chip in when I live there. And his plan is, of course, to get his own place, and then at that point I might also can move back permanently to Copenhagen. I never know what the future holds for me, but it feels like the right goal for me now. I feel so much happier. I feel so much content. I feel like this is the best thing that's happened to me in 1.5 years. I think that is the best thing. I feel like back on track with my life. It feels really good. At my age, I feel like I'm starting up the third semester of my life. Can you third part of my life, and hopefully this will be it. I've been a hybrid my entire life. Denmark, Norway, Denmark, Norway, Denmark, Norway. And it will, of course, be like that forever and ever and ever. But yes, it feels like really good. It feels very good inside. And I have the most patient girlfriend. She's doing the baby steps for me as well, because I have to go on thin ice again and be financially unstable. And you know, when you really like the comfort of living, you know, be on safe grounds, it's really scary to go back to the thin ice stage of my life. I have 2 sons. My identity now is not a single mother, because they are 20 and 22, so I can't claim that title anymore. So now I'm just like a Norwegian woman on YouTube. That is repeating myself a lot, but I think it will be great. And I think the content and the quality of my content will truly reflect on that. If you have just like watched some of my other videos, just like from 2 weeks ago, and you will see that I am changed now from just like in 2 weeks time. I'm changed because now I got new hope for something great, and I can go back and have not colleagues, but in a startup environment, in a great location, in a great city, the city of Copenhagen. It can't get any better than that. Until next time, bye bye.